2,333 subscribers on this mid-February, if you can believe that already. Very late winter on a very seasonably mild 34-degree rainy with melting snow after a huge Michigan victory last night over the third-ranked Purdue Boilermakers at Chrysler Arena in Ann Arbor, Michigan by Juwan Howard's Fighting Wolverines on this rainy 34-degree overcast snow melting morning in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois. This is Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share on our way to 2,000 subscribers as we fleece, heist, and shiest, and overt and sovert. This overters and overters while we diagnose, sniff out, and detect an audible into the perfect play in our trade with a probability-based technical trading style that tips the odds into our favor and out of the hands of the market manipulators, so we can walk away with all the fucking money. And soon, any day now, any moment, Jabroni Killers will become live, where you'll get your trading alerts, your bullish and bearish indicators. Your every Monday will be monetary, or every Friday will be monetary and fiscal policy Fridays, and Mondays will be commodity Mondays. We'll do a monthly update on the housing market and the CPI, the producer price index, interest rates, what the Fed's doing. Those will all be done on monthly updates, along with the weekly updates on fiscal and monetary policy Fridays and commodity Mondays, right? Will all be exclusively available, categorized and archived, so that you can watch it at your own convenience and see on the trading alert ones on trades that we're going to be entering. As you can see, I'm in an option there that expires today. We'll see how that goes. And you can follow a trade setup on our technical trading system and trade with Vincenzo there, and you can watch and learn at your own convenience as they're going to be archived and categorized, and it'll only be a growing space of knowledge and information and education if you're exclusively to Jabroni Killers for one easy, simple, affordable payment to all. And that'll all be there along with technical trading classes from beginner to advanced topics. As the days and weeks and months go by, more and more information will be uploaded to exclusively to Jabroni Killers, and it's very exciting, and it's just going to give you more information to help you trade with one of the best TA, the best TA online that keeps you out ahead of the competition, diagnose, sniffs out, and detects the market days and weeks ahead of the competition, and comes up with fancy lingo like perching tool. Hello, look at me. And diagnose, sniff out, and detecting, right? Overting and soverting. Fleece, heisting, and shysting, right? Charlatans and the snake oil salesmen. That's one of the reasons you all come to Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing. But if you see on with the nonsense, and when you come as members of Jabroni Killer to sidestep the market manipulators, you don't have to hear all this nonsense like I'm doing now. But you can see at the price today, the 4-hour time frame, you can see it's 8:05 Central, and the price, as we zoom in, is trading back towards this orange ring. And I think today you're continuing in this consolidation, and the longer you consolidate up here and don't break down, the more it leads me to believe that maybe you're going to come up to this upper resistance up there, that target, right? The longer you sit here and flirt on this orange ring and consolidate in a bullish fashion, where after a pump, you've had a down and sideways consolidation, slightly up, but more down to sideways mostly, with crashing volume, a little bit of a pump there. And the moving averages are starting to trend up. And when moving averages trend up, they act as support. When moving averages are trending down, especially violently down, they act as resistance. But this is sort of flattening out, but still trending up. So if you can hold on here, you do still have a shot. It's an outside shot, maybe a 3.33 9% out of 10 to get up here. But the longer you stay up there and the more this starts trending up in the 4-hour or 3-hour time frame, you're bullish. You're still above the 200-day in Bitcoin. You're still bullish in Bitcoin. Because if you took the trade when you broke above, you're still up because you bought in at down there at the moving average at about $40,800, and that current price, the price is up $43,000, so you're still up a couple $1,000s, right? And as long as you stay above the moving average, you're bullish. And if you sell when it breaks the moving average from where you bought down there, since the moving average is uptrending, you buy and you sell on the moving average, and you sell in the profit. That's a simple, yeah, you don't get all the move, but you get a little bit of the move. If this is the end of the move, you would at least got a 6, 7, 8% safe play, or if you sold at the peak, maybe a 10% safe play. But I was telling people the bottom where a great swing trade was down there, right? And that was a great swing trade to the moving average, and that's where I would have sold, because that's the safe trade. And then anything above here, if you didn't sell, once you've forced above and confirmed, you hold till you sell. You hold till you break the 200-day moving average. So you got to watch this back testing resistance at the $41,000 mark, which is right here on today's price. The 41,589 is your resistance, to where if you break that, you're coming down to the $39,169. There's a blue ring there that you can't see because it's very small in this picture, but it is there. And then if you breach that, you're coming back down, which eventually you will. 32,520, right? So then if we look at, man, all this shit just literally loves to come up here when I'm doing this. You can see the Doge is also trying to pump with our industry exclusive perching tool. You can see Doge is in a similar spot. It's trading towards this uptrending blue ring and this falling channel, lower support at 15 cents. And if you can continue to hold this support, you could trade up to the 21 cents or the top part of this upper resistance in this falling channel. You got up there, and there, right? You're trying to get back on top of the 200-day, but you're below it in the 4 hours, so you're bearish. If you can get above it, you can get bullish and make a run at your first resistance, which is the trading zone here, here, and back here, which is at about the 17-cent level. And then your major upper resistance is up at this descending line, right, which is at about 21 cents. So we're going to watch out for that. And the Doge, the XRP, it's the same thing. We've diagnosed and been out ahead of this, besides charlatans that just like to run their mouths in the comment section anytime there's a little pump. We told you, if you go to the daily time frame, the 200-day was right there and it knocked it down. And we've been telling you since it broke back into here that 200-day is going to knock you down in your next major area. As you can see, the moving average is starting to trend up, which is bullish. As you want to see this come back down and back test now, again, it's going to have confluency where the 200, the 50, and the 100 are meeting on this lower support that was briefly upper resistance, but you broke back into it. So now it's got to back test that, and if it can hold the 70 cents as support where the moving averages and this uptrending symmetrical triangle line is that you broke back in the other day right here, then you can bounce back up, and that's how you meet this upper target up here at $1 or 95 cents. But if it hits it quicker, it could be upwards of near $1, right? But it's a descending line. And then if you do that, and you come up here and touch this upper line, even if you touch it over here and it's lower, that brings this in play, this $1.19 as a huge fake out, as a bunch of buyers come in as they see it breach, and it runs the price up for a big fake out, and then all the retail investors buy up in here, and the price literally in a matter of hours pumps from here to here, and then within a matter of hours to a day, it ends up way down there, right? So that's what we're watching out for, or at least way down here, the double bottom. And then it trades down there and breaks. It's a fake out up here, and then the targeted move out of its symmetrical triangle is down there, 23 cents, if it breaks bearish, right? So that's what we think is going to go on. And the old XLM, right? Some more bullshit. Oh, what rain? It's all rain. If you're up here in the if you're in the Midwest, Central Illinois, Northern Illinois, Central and Northern Indiana. Northern Indiana had some snow, but it's going to be changing to drizzle. Michigan, the greater Roseville metropolitan area, and the great state of Michigan and the Detroit metropolitan area has had some light snow, about an inch, but it's a wet snow, and the temperatures are rising through the 30s to the mid-30s there. It's already the mid-30s here, and that's why we're raining. You can see XLM did exactly what we thought, did exactly what when we were diagnosing XRP. With this was in a symmetrical triangle, and we told you they often, but not always, after they break down, like to come up and back test this now has upper resistance, and usually 8.5 out of 10 break down to confirm the breakdown, and then you start to trade down. But like XRP, the 1.69 out of 10, they break up back into the triangle because we have all this room, which this still could do if you can hold this underneath support line along with this uptrending fib circle up here at about the 21 cents. If you can hold that, you could still trade back up and then breach this, because there's a lot of time left, about 2 months left, all the way into the early April to trade into this triangle. But right now it's doing a more classic where you come up and back test it and get rejected, right? So if you're an XLM, your major support lines are, let me pull out my purging tool and then I gotta let you go, dropping off some laundry. Your major support zone short term is right here, this underneath blue line and this uptrending fib circle where they meet the price about 22 cents. That's your major underneath support, because if you breach that, you're at least coming all the way down to that wick bottom at 16 cents, which is a big drop, and a catastrophic flush down to the next ring is all the way down there at about 9.5 to 10.5 cents, right? But if you can get some support on this line in this blue fib circle, you can back test now for a second time this upper resistance and maybe gain enough steam as you chipped enough sellers out of there to where you can breach this, and then you can fly through here and come up and maybe hit the 200-day moving average that's sitting right about here in the daily time frame at about 28 cents. So we're going to keep you on top of everything, give you updates as I can. Like, subscribe, and share. Jabroni Killers will be coming. Support the channel. Links are down below. I do accept cryptos. If you want to support the channel via crypto, there are my I have multiple wallets. I have an Ethereum wallet, a Bitcoin wallet, XRP wallet. I have multiple wallets, maybe even a Doge down there. You can always donate to the channel. 100% of the donations go into, like I bought here, this beautiful tablet. We reinvest building our studio and our compound and our mobile studio. Peace and love. Peace and love.